we're using the ball again this week, but this time we're working the side of the body rather than the back. So again, you're going to, well, you don't have to use a wall, but I'm going to use a wall, then I'm going to show you some different variations. Okay, so we've got our ball. So step one would be, can we balance? And you're going, what are you talking about? I haven't showed you anything yet. So we're going to lean onto the ball with the wall, which again I'm using the reformer, but you know, we're going to pop the legs against the wall. So you could play around with this position. I'm going to do the lower leg forward, the top leg back for stability, and you're finding that stability in the inner thigh. You could play with the top leg forward, or you could even play with the legs stacked if you want a real challenge. See what you decide. I'm going here today. So you've got to find that perfect spot on the ball with your hip, and I want the legs to be long. So your first little challenge is, can you stay balanced up there and not fall off? And if you fall off, say forward all the time, you know that the front of your body is possibly working a little bit harder than the back of your body. Or if you're going that way, you know the back of your body is probably working a little bit harder than the front of your body. So we want evenness. Okay, getting even. So now, geez, Rebecca, get it right. So hands behind head. So from here we're going to go down, breathing in and then breathing out to come all the way up. So the things you want to watch out for, I'm trying to keep my shoulders low, not squished down. We don't want any nerve impingement, but just floating down, and not crunched up as well near the ears. So just kind of loose, floating, but stabilized. Breathing in to go over, breathing out. And don't just think of this side contracting, think of this side of your body opening as well. Remember, it's like a bit like a pulley system. So when one side contracts, the other side has to get longer. So think of both sides. And you want to think of keeping that straightness through the body. So you don't want to pull the hip back and rotate the body forward to come up. We're trying to keep everything in a very long, straight line. So make sure that elbow doesn't start creeping around the corner as well. We want to keep that open. So we're working quite hard. So you can come up and down maybe say 10 times, or you might just hold it there and take a couple of deep breaths, because that's nice and painful in a good way. Don't strain anything though. Good pain where things are working is great, but I don't want strain. So just think about that, and think that you're working quite low in the body, inner thigh, waist. The abs, the lower abs are just supporting, stabilizing, working to keep you there as we work up and down. So a couple of variations to that. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you can grab a weight. I've got a teeny tiny weight, but that's all I want. And it matches my shirt, sort of. So we're going, oh, this is a bit more interesting now. We're going long. Again, I'm not trying to get that shoulder up near my ear. I'm trying to keep it down. I'm working through here to stabilize through that shoulder. And the weight is really just there to connect my shoulder, my arm and shoulder to the back and the body, not to actually try to build massive big arm muscles. So I'm coming up and down that way. So reaching that arm forward now. I'm really reaching it. Breathing in to go over. Keeping the shoulders stabilized as the arm travels, and then breathing out to come back up. I'm not twisting that elbow forward or anything either. So I'm trying to keep everything long and strong and working with suppleness. And the other option is, if you didn't have a wall, you could do it with just one foot on the ground and the other knee close to the ball. Okay? And then you could do it this way. So breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in. All the other principles apply. The straightness, the working, where you're working from, the breathing. Okay. I'm really feeling that now, so I'm going to stop and do the other side. So don't forget, you do have two sides and you have to do two sides. So I hope you enjoy it. Get nice and strong through the waist, but strong with suppleness, not rigidity. And remember, stable work comes from instability, which is provided by the ball, and it stops rigidity happening. So that's what we're looking for as well.